What's up, everybody? Welcome back to an episode of BoomJamGaming with Pathfinder Kingmaker. I work at a movie theater, as I believe some of you know. I got to see Godzilla vs. Kong early, so I'll be talking a little bit about that this episode, in addition to doing other stuff, like
let me get
playing the game. Could you also let me get comfortable by handing me my throne? I would love that. So, yeah. Anyway, Godzilla vs. Kong. It was exactly as, like, dumb and entertaining as you'd hope such a thing would be. It's like, you know, Godzilla versus King Kong. Although, you know, they don't refer to him as King Kong ever. They just refer to him as Kong. It's a whole thing. Thank you. But what's the word? Yeah, so a giant lizard fought a giant. Yeah, no, I did like it. It was kind of pretty much exactly what I hoped it would be. It was big, stupid popcorn entertainment, which is, you know, what a Godzilla movie really is. Like, aside from the very first one, which was just a metaphor about nuclear power and stuff, they've all just been kind of dumb entertainment, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, yeah, exactly. Forsake lizard, return to monkey. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. I hope that session goes well for you. But anyway, the movie was super rad. The human stuff was kind of dumb, but it always is, isn't it? At least in this series, it's been pretty consistently kind of dumb.
What's up, Tony?
That's Tony.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Because I didn't know which thing you sent to, or which Discord thing you would send it to, so I sent it to the main chat yesterday, and he found the channel that way.
Awesome. Thank you. A gnome in gaudy purple garb seizes your attention. Of course, the scoundrel Tartusio, who you know from your time in Restov. The vile gnome is standing on a small hill, expressing his discontent in every way he can muster.
TV's also turned down.
He's such
him up.
I mean, I plan to. Oh my god. I mean, honestly, when it comes to monster punching, it's great. A lot of the internet had it right about what they thought the plot would be, and it was pretty much that.
Excuse me?
The elf looks at you for a brief moment, then nods silently. She draws her weapon and eyes Tertusio coldly.
Well, yeah.
Alright, let's see. Probably cast mage armor on myself.
Yep.
So we've seen what happens when I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go ahead and get this Inspire Courage up. You do you.
Alright, later, man.
Oh, he out of here for now.
Definitely.
I am a unicorn wizard. Where did Harim go? Ooh! Friggin' special longsword. We can give that to Valerie. Stone turns out to be a faded image of the sun, grinning something with blah blah blah. Okay, let's go ahead and give that special longsword to Ms. Valerie. She is the one who uses such things. A longsword +1. Hell yeah. There we go. Much better than sword she was already. Well, let's go ahead and up her. Well, I mean, she can up herself. The image carved in the stone is distinguished a sickle, a sword, and a skull with a single eye. Socket covered with a coin. Seen from afar to be cracks in the stone turns it to be a faded image of the sun. A grinning jackal skull has recently been scratched on the top of the image. Heresy. Ah, scroll of corrosive touch. And quartz. Wonderful. I just thought it'd be a good idea to get her first. Because, you know, she's a terrifying vampire lady. Oh, she was probably the wrong person to do this. No? Okay. I mean, I was trying to... heal yourself. She can only she can heal herself, really. Duration 1 hour per level. Some sort of ancient Cyclops coin. Okay, go disarm the trap, please, my dear. Oh, I'm not going to give you applause for doing your job. I'm just joking. I'm very happy that you did your job. An artificial flower down here? That's worth 20 gold. I mean, that makes sense. That'd be a big deal to them.
Oh no.
I cannot resist the siren call of a female murderer. This is true. I'll get the dwarf, though. I'll take him. Scorched fragment of a necklace.
What game were you gonna play?
Yeah, what game were you gonna play that didn't
Which has an
update?
update.
Sweet, the first breath of fresh air after the stale, damp stiffness of that tomb. Before us stretched an unending heath, replete with hills and Tercuccio and his Panthines. Panthines? Where the fuck did I get that word? And his companions had gone cold. Lore, but we now give up so easily. Yes! No blade of grass was bent. He must have had enough time to straighten back up since whoever last passed through, but the heath's dry earth preserved the prints of the little shoes. Our eyes to the ground, we followed the trail. We walked and walked until finally we came to a huge gully and dried up bed of a river of yore. But what's this? At the edge, the grass was trampled down and the soil turned up in claw prints, lots of them. We'd stumbled upon fresh battlefield. And here, the trail split. One set of footprints walked away from the battle and down into the gully. The brave footprints that faced down their enemies followed the path along its edge. Tried to imagine who or what left those claw marks. Damn. We could not determine who attacked Tertuccio and his companions. However, we could discern that there were plenty of attackers and they were rather small.
Goblins?
I think it was kobolds.
Oh, okay. That sounds interesting.
Discovered traces of a spell, apparently from the illusion school of magic, near where the lonely trail descended into the gully. Let's go ahead and carefully study the trail that led down to the gully. To our surprise, we discovered that the little shoe prints turned into little clawed footprints. On the way to the gully, it was as if someone from Tertuccio's band was wearing shoes and then either took them off or grew claws and then jumped into the gully to avoid the battle. Way down was steep, took some time to reach the bottom. Walking on the loose soil was difficult, but the clawed footsteps were easy to spot. The bottom of the gully went downhill, deeper and deeper. Finally, the footprints turned, whirled up the steep slope, and disappeared at the gully's edge. We couldn't but admire the animal agility and clever claws of the creature we were following. The slope before us was as tall as two tall men, and ended in a hanging crest. Climbing such a slope would be no easier than climbing a sheer wall. However, long, steady-looking roots took out the ground from the top.
I did not.
That's a 1, that's a 15, or a minus 15, that's a 5, that's a 3, and a negative 3. We'll go with the one who has a 5. Oop. Tugging on the root, Lindsay took a deep breath, grabbed it with both hands, and began a difficult ascent. Pushing with both her feet against the slope, grabbing the root with both hands, she climbed higher and higher. Only her heavy breathing and the faint creaking of the root broke the deadly silence. Suddenly, dust poured down from the top of the slope, and the root began to slide from the ground. With a loud groan, the thing began to collapse. Oh no, we rushed to dig her out. Luckily, the digging loose soil was quick work, and the moment we pulled her out, dirty and scarred, but happily unscathed. Oh, scared. After covering our senses, we clambered up the slippery slope, but the trail had washed away. Damn! Curses. The old sycamore. Never been to that location. Why do we know of it? Go ahead and check our yarn. A bitter rival.
That sounds like a little bit of a pain in the ass, though. The game that Steele is talking about.
Yeah.
I'm like, I play like the most easy games. I play Dead by Daylight and Overwatch. Because it's a very simple objective.
Kill your enemies.
Yep. And they just released a new killer for Dead by Daylight, so everyone was trying to play killer, so finding lobbies today was so freaking quick.
Because you like playing Survivor.
Mm-hmm. I like playing killer, but like that's something I have to put a little more focus into. Like I can half-ass play Survivor. Yeah, puzzle games are more of a him thing.
I feel like we should rest. I'm missing some spell slots.
Nice.
Oh. It's sweet, but also sad about it.
Right.
copiously. Jesus. Okay, cool.
While I was still alive, I had so many wonderful feelings, but didn't have the strength to achieve my goals. Now I have sufficient strength for anything, but my goals? There are problems with my goals.
Oops. Didn't do so well on the meal. Well, we didn't get attacked.
Oh. Also, like, I feel like they did, like, some really amazing sales this month on PSN. Because I got a bunch of the expansions for, excuse me, for Dead by Daylight. And then we got a couple of games, like, really cheap.
I don't remember if I ever actually picked up Vermintide or not.
Anything else? Applause, please. That is not far.
Herbs.
We will prevail.
Will we? Okay. Magic missile.
Nice.
Ooh, a gnome hooked hammer. And it's magical.
Yeah, like, what else? What other game did I get? Oh, I got one of the Plants vs. Zombie games the other day. And then,
Garden Warfare 2,
yeah.
specifically.
I also got this game that hopefully we'll get to play for the channel called Vikings Wolves of Midgard. What else? Like I said, I got a bunch of the expansions for Dead by Daylight. That's something else. But it still was fairly inexpensive.
Yep.
Like, I feel like I still ended up spending like $40, but like considering that Vikings game alone was like $40, and I got it for $8, pretty good.
Dark-haired bandits kicking the ground irritably. When she sees you, she squares her shoulders and clenches her hand axes. Well, look who's here. Easy now. I'm not here to blanket the stolen lands with corpses. Lower your weapon and let's talk. I won't kill anyone who leaves the Stag Lord's service or is willing to help me find him. So think about it. Is he really a leader you're ready to die for? Something in your words seems to have impressed Cressel. She frowns for a moment and spits. Fine, I won't cut your throat for now at least, but I also won't kneel to some rest-off upstart. Why would you try to make peace? Are you just naturally kind, or have you been listening to Svetlana? Is it so hard to believe I just might not want unnecessary bloodshed? You know, life hasn't been so good to me. Why should I trust you? Alright. Here's my piece. Staglord's been spending more time keeping an eye on the bottom of his glass than what's going on around him. If you want to answer an insult from some Restov crook like Jamandi, then you're right. We chose the wrong leader, so go ahead. Do whatever you're going to do. I won't stop you, but I won't help you either. And here, give this to Svetlana. The bandit places a ring in your hand and leaves. Svetlana's wedding ring. Huh. Could definitely have killed all of them. Ihod Kavkim. No, Jod. I see a dark-haired man of about 45, though the wrinkles on his face make him look 60 at first sight. He's currently a prisoner, judging from his tied hands. He slouches a bit, squinting short-sightedly at the light as he moves his lips, as though speaking to someone invisible. He jerks his head up as he notices you. Praise Erastil, someone finally chased off those scoundrels. Thank you, stranger. My name is Jod Kavkin. I'm a priest of Erastil from Galt. Those bandits attacked me as I was crossing the river, said they wanted me to take me to their leader, make me heal their wounds. Not a chance. The strength granted me by Erastil is meant to help honest people, not robbers. How did you come to these lands, Jod? I was led here by the visions sent by the Elk God. Erastil showed me that somewhere in this wild land lies the Temple of the Elk, an ancient shrine, forlorn and desecrated. I saw the ruins of the temple in the shadows of a predator, lurking in sorcerer's fog. I felt the echoes of the vicious rituals performed at this once blessed place. I have no doubt. Erastil revealed all this to me so I could stop the ungodly sorcery that's desecrating the temple. Where is this temple? That I don't know. Visions, even divine ones, are often vague and unreliable. I only know that the temple is somewhere near, in Gnarl Marshes, but I'm afraid I won't be able to find it myself, what with the bandits lurking around every corner of this place. Conditionally, I hope you won't forget to reward your rescuer, old man. No, glad I could help. Seems, mutters a bit these times. To be as surprised to meet an honest man as to see a manticore in a vegetable stall. Thank you for your help. I've exhausted my supply of prayers, but I'll gladly repay you in the future once I've restored my strength. Come to me if you ever need to be healed or blessed. Afraid an old fool like me won't be able to handle a mission given to me by Erastil on my own. How can I search for the temple when the bandits around here won't let me take a single step? I'll head to Oleg Levitin's trading post to rest and think on what to do next. Please, traveler, if you happen to discover the ruins of the Temple of the Elk, come inform old Jod. My gratitude will know no bounds. Okay. Temple of the Elk. Oh, a book. Notes of the Traveling Priests.
Yeah, I got Final Fantasy VII too. And those couple other ones that were free. I started playing it and I liked it. I just haven't gone back to it yet.
Yep.
I am a creature of habit. Which means I watch YouTube videos all day and go to work.
An old hut the Stag Lord wanted destroyed for some reason. We're going there to find a way to fight the enchanted fog.
Look at this beautiful baby. Look at this beautiful baby.
He's a good boy.
I scared him when I touched his ear though.
Oh, poor baby. Did Mama scare you? Watchtower, the bandits seem to have planned to seriously secure the area. A puppy! Tiny pup.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get the hell out of here. Okay. The abandoned hut. The pathways unknown. We shall follow the river. Seems the safest bet. A great old tree dominates the area, rising from the numerous remains of waterlogged pine forest. Well, I don't know how to get there, so. Fine, we'll camp.
It's funny that you and I are so much alike. We both were banished for trying to be ourselves.
You're not very nice. She was paying you a compliment. Kinda. No, he didn't get attacked. Of course I want to enter this location. An abandoned hut. Ow. That hurt.
Well, then don't do it.
Well, I didn't know it was going to hurt till it happened. Wait. You are here. Please follow me. That would be the guardian of the bloom. Bless you. Bless you. Christ.
Thank you.
Father, please, I look for the herbs just as you asked. There just weren't enough. You forget the rules. You speak when I say. You do as I say. Disobedience leads to punishment, and you have disobeyed. The Father 3 times. Enough. I can't. Enough. Huh. That fellow seemed most unkind. Used for drying herbs. Ooh. Peridot. Parry.
In due time.
Also, if anyone's interested, I did just post to the BoomJam Instagram. If you guys could go over and give that a like. There's also on our
Told you to
story
prepare everything for the ritual.
a
Never give me orders again.
well, dude is a dick. Yeah, he totally is a dick.
What?
Still.
Well then, summon your power. Maybe you'd like to try the acid. I'm not your slave any longer. Not your toy. Okay, this dude killed his own dad, but his dad was an asshole. Not your son.
Yeah, he got what he deserved.
Enough. I won't kill you. Your powers will be of use to me. From now on, you do as I say. You speak when I say. Disobedience leads to punishment. Always. Small deserted timber shed. Ah, look. A potion of vanish. And a topaz ring. And 25 guld.
I failed. I'm sorry. I'm listening. You have my attention.
I need to concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
Panda.
Adventures call to them.
Well, I can't get this open. Oh well.
I have been waiting for you. The flowers, birds, and wind told me you would come. Oh, my poor flowers. They will perish before long in this fog.
Well, we don't want that. Seems only you can see or hear the nymph.
There was a guy in my tribe. Kept walking around listening to voices. After a while, they told him to jump off a cliff. Be careful what you listen to. Do you really wish to know? Fine. I'll tell you a fairy tale. Once upon a time, there lived a young nymph. She lived in an enchanted forest where 1,000 birds sung day and night, where the sun often left a spark or two hanging in the tree crowns, and where the starlight fell on sleepy glades like a glowing soft haze. The young nymph loved simple things, like sitting by the stream with her friends, braiding each other's hair and adorning their braids with crystals made of dew, or watching the flowers blooming. But inside her soul, the young nymph dreamed of something more. Ah, dreams. Nothing in any world can live without them. Even a seed that falls in fertile soil cannot sprout without the dream of the sun. The same was true for our nymph. She wished to turn her enchanted forest into a true fairy tale kingdom and fill it with thousands of wonders. Plans so ambitious rarely go unnoticed by greater powers. Those greater powers decided to punish the nymph for her boldness. They sent a horrible monster to poison the enchanted forest and kill the singing birds.
It seems a bit like an overreaction.
Was forced to flee, and finally she found shelter here in the stolen lands. Here she hoped to sprout the seeds of a new dream, even as she mourned the dream she'd lost. But then the magic mist appeared, killing everything that lived, and the nymph cast about, desperately searching for help. So far, these are the fairy tale's final words. I hope this is not the end just yet.
Yay.
One day, perhaps I will tell you more. But it doesn't matter now. We need to concentrate on the problems at our doorstep. The Stag Lord, the Druid, the Mist. Yes, yes. The soil, water, and stones here are infused with toxic pain and fear. They poison this place as we speak. You have seen where your enemy's journey began. The one called Stag Lord was once the victim of a cruel madman, but since become one himself. You see now how monsters are born. What comes of regret for a thing you cannot change? There is no time to be lost. We must do away with the fog quickly. Search the area around the hut. Try to find anything that remained of the druid who lived here. I am sure the fog is his doing. This suffocating veil is as vicious as his nature.
I see that you also watched the story, so you got to see our beautiful puppy.
Eek, Pope.
Return to home if you find anything. The past may hide the answers that shape the future. I will be waiting.
Hey, look, a box.
What's that?
Yar.
That is not far.
Hello.
You see that?
The altar is decorated with an eroded foliage pattern and symbols of green faith. A note. Went to the old temple of the elk again today. Wicked, gloomy place, just like my soul. It used to shine once. It is hollow and terrible now. Did he spy on me? Maybe I should lock him up. No, let him be. What can he do? The useless coward just whimper and hide.
You come go there and purge the place of whatever evil still lingers there, summoned by the druid's sinister ritual. Take care. You are my only hope.
Clear goal now. Continue my journey. I'm not quite alive. The elves exiled in the kingdom for terrible deeds, search for a new home, blah blah blah. It's a temple of the elk. She said not far. That was a lie.
Retire.
Fine, we will begin rest.
Nice. And some booze. When I get to a tavern, I'll lock myself inside and won't come out till all the bells are empty.
Yay! Everything went well. A random encounter? There's someone on the road. Slowly 'tis become more dangerous if they know their victim's name. Howdy. Technically just mage. League's mage. Our groom of whelped dart fighters approaches. One of them raises their voice, pointing. You stop right there. Kalana, look at this one. Will he do? I suppose, but I don't like his snout. Listen, you tramps are from the Technic League. Our slave died, and we need a replacement. One of you will be coming with us. The rest of you are free to go. I advise against resistance. Be a quick trick to kill every one of you. Choose now. The one that you'll give. What is the Technic League? Serious organization for Numeria. People with whom you'd best not start a fight, and who you'd better not bother with foolish questions. Too many of them. What are we going to do? Sure can talk. Let's see how you fight. I'll make you eat your own entrails. No negotiations with slavers. Big mistake. Burning Attacker! That's what I have on my belt.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Picture you fleeing.
This was not part of the plan.
This shall be your undoing. Technically, you cross paths with us. Yay! Not just here. Well, we may as well follow the trail. Hey, and that's stuck. That's some sort of knife.
Just letting the ink dry.
Focus on the goal.
Let's see. Use one of those. All right. We're good. Inventory weight is too great. What the heck? Well, I guess we'll have to get rid of something. Drop all of our leather armor. There we go. Oh no! City's henchmen of the ominous technically could disappear into the thick wilderness of the mysterious stolen lands. Not for long. Soon we'd be upon them. First, I would have to pick up the trail. To do that, we try to understand based on what we've seen what kind of spell Kalana used to get away and where it would bring her. Easily realized that the spell Kalana used to flee was at a small range, no further than 600 feet. Checked her surroundings in this range and quickly found the place it teleported to, as well as the trail leading from there. Inspired by success, we wilderness only seemed deserted at first glance. Wandering around the area with a few mushroom gatherers and hunters who told us where they'd seen our quarry. We hadn't discovered the exact position of their camp, but we were closing in. After this, we did this. The henchmen of the ominous technically are truly insidious, and the stolen lands a mysterious thicket. But true heroes think of nothing of such things. We easily picked up the trail of these scoundrels and soon found their camp. Oh yeah. Let's go fuck 'em up. Actually, not. Let's
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
I do think that, yes. Go to Oleg's trading post. We're gonna enter. We're gonna sell off the shit we don't need. Then we're gonna go fuck up the Technic League and find that thing and do all the other stuff what heroes do. I know. Think I don't know? I know.
Boo, that sucks.
What?
Don't steal this thing.
Ah. There's such skill. Maybe you can help with another problem.
I realized the other day that, like, I've finally adjusted to living in the same house with a cat.
Feral swine living here in the woods, not a normal wild pig. We're talking about a vicious boar, big as a bear and wicked as a devil. Locals call him Tuskgutter. Many hunters have lost life and limb to him. Vekel Benson found his lair and went to kill the beast, but came back with one leg. Put a bounty on the boar's head, but it looks like there aren't any heroes around bold enough to claim it. Maybe you'll rid us of this monster. We're better than local wussies, right? Want to bet I can chop off his snout with a single swing? Let's find out. I think we have enough to do. Come on, listen, they sent us here to make things right. Bandits is one thing, but we're supposed to get rid of monsters too, and reward is a good thing, right? Seems you're dead set on saying this for. Is it something personal? Not exactly. I'll tell you some other time. Probably. Just go and slice that monster into bacon strips. Alright. Wait. Oleg, wait. I have to sell you things, Oleg. Venerable Priest of Aristotle wants a word with you. Show me your wares! Heavy crossbow, heavy mace, a club, yet another club, a short sword, a bow, a composite longbow. So many composites, so little time. A masterwork bastard sword. That's pretty rad, actually. Keep one of these in case someone needs an upgrade. Surely someone can use that. A masterwork longbow. Masterwork heavy flail. Fuck that. Fuck that. Gnome hooked hammer +1. Pretty much keep all of this stuff. I can sell the red panda, but why would I? Incense. Jasper. No, obviously I need the rope. Potatoes. Fowl. Edible moss. Cooking almanac. Pyrite brooch. Butter. Trout. A golden statuette. A golden trinket. A couple of pearls. A silver disc. Green quartz. Shining scale. Beaten amber. Brutes. Oh yes, the gay agenda. Nuts. Clear quartz. Silver embroidered purse. Jesus. Silver bell. A couple of silver inkwells. An artificial flower. Thylacine pelts. Keep those. Chocolate. Wait, no. Maybe I want the chocolate. Retinodis. Peridot. Jade. Alright then. That's quite a bit. Now let's see if it has anything we need. Like this two-bladed sword. +1. I don't quite understand what it does. A heavy shield +1. That's good stuff. Lesser reach meta magic rod. Grants its wielder the ability to make up to 3 spells they cast per day. A bag of holding! Could be quite useful. Alright. I'd call that a deal. Would you call that a deal? I'd call that a deal. Booyah. Now we must rest. Que pasta. I'm not gonna sell the red panda. It's too cute to sell.
He's so fucking fluffy.
He's quite fluffy. That's kind of neat, I guess. Leveled. Oh, look at the cute little ember. I don't have high enough levels for that. Why do you want to kill him so much? Pack your things and leave.
All according to plan.
What's up, J-Saul? Speak. I'd like to hear your story. Stories are boring and a waste of time. I have killed. I was exiled from Kyon. I died. I was raised by Orgathoa's gift. That is my story. Who were you before your exile? It's rather amusing. I belonged to a wealthy family and held high position in the courts of Yadara, the capital of Kyonin. When my little wrongdoings were revealed, the trial was held in the very same court where I tried cases and delivered sentences over several hundred years. An awkward situation, don't you think? Who'd you kill and why? Family. 4. But why is the more interesting question. What is the worth of 1,000 years if you cannot enjoy it like your first 10 dozen springs? Unusually vehement. Everyone considers elves ever young, but our youthfulness is but a mask, a threadbare ritual gown. What lies underneath? The dust of years and jaded repetition. With each year the dust grows thicker, and erstwhile joy ceases to excite and cloy as a dish you've tasted 1,000 times. Long did I search for a way to avert this fate. Don't I, who has truly tasted life, deserve a better lot than those benumbed old elves who close themselves to the world? and I found a way in the ancient texts of Ugatoa, a ritual involving the blood of my kin. A trifle that would make each day feel as a holiday created specially for me. The ritual gave strength not only to my body, but to my mind and my soul. And my mind whirled at every sensation, each sip of wine or silken caress. Oh, how I miss this. My cousin was the first I used for the ritual. It was a simple matter to pass her death as an unfortunate accident. But the enchantment would not last. I had to find another and, again, conceal my trail. With the third death, my family grew suspicious, and upon the fourth, my deeds were finally revealed. Such a pity. If not for this, my unlife even now would overflow with burning pleasure, for I have dozens of useless relatives. Kill innocent elves for entertainment and pleasure, that's abominable. Yes, I have. Use whatever high-sounding words you wish to describe my deeds. Say abominable if it suits you. Reasonable and honest would fit just as well. This is a person that's on my team, folks. Do you have family, Kiona, anyone who's dear to you? Do you mean someone I would hesitate to sacrifice? Perhaps my daughter. I would regret the wasted effort. The creature turned out quite well, like a properly trained dog or a well-managed horse. So, I'm gonna put her in charge of the dungeons. I'm sure that won't be considered a war crime.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Is exile your only punishment for murder? For an elf, exile is a serious punishment. That's actually how I did it in my lore, too. There is no other Kionin in this world. Even I, who despises its hypocrisy, must admit as much. How did you die? What happened after? I don't remember my death. I was stunned by the sentence of exile, and I admit I showed weakness. I wandered aimless, absorbed in despair, without concern for my safety or sustenance. And then... I remembered desolate rocks, a stone I lay upon, a convulsion, passing not only through my whole body, but through my soul. Then I awakened, cold, calm, my body overwhelmed with strength, but haunted by a strange internal silence. That's your organs not working. There were bloody prints of bone feet on the stone next to me, the sign of a goddess. A battle scythe lay nearby. That was the first and last time I heard Ugatoa's voice. She spoke but 3 words, "Hail the Inquisitor." That is all. She has neither addressed me nor answered my pleas ever since. I will not bother you with the story of how I tried to comprehend my new condition. Soon I had a chance to put my new powers to the test. A group of my kin had tracked me through the woods. They were insolent and would pay dearly for this. But I had to reckon how I might free myself from their persistent chase. A powerful protector from among the short-lived could help me, and the Sword Lord seemed suitable. That is all. Tell me about your birthplace. I hope you do not ask from idle curiosity. Kionin is the birthplace of the elves. The other races are allowed to visit within reasonable limits, usually only as far as Greengold. That is the enclave for half-breeds and the short-lived, a whim of our queen. Well, excuse me. Pardon me for living. I enjoyed going there sometimes, as to a wild beast show. Beyond this caricature of a city, Kionin is a mixture of grandeur and the sad remains of ancient glory. Next to today's graceful dwellings lie the ruins of ancient monuments and fountains. Elves prefer to live in small groups in secluded settlements. The most outgoing and ambitious live in the capital, Iadara. Daily life is filled with the efforts of 100-year-old infants seeking worthy goals, and 1,000-year-old stony cynics, entertaining themselves howsoever they can. That is all. It's scarcely worth mentioning that even this gloom is far more tempting than anything one finds in the lands of the short-lived. Enough talking about your past. What is it like to be undead? Wish to know what it means to me personally, or what powers and limitations. You don't regret not being alive anymore? Surely know how to ask questions. 2 desires led me through life, to feel pleasure time and time again, and to achieve perfection. Unlife brought me closer to the second. I am changeless, torn from time, the chaos of the world, and even the soul circle have no power over me, but everything comes with a price. Most things that brought me pleasure in life are meaningless to me now. How can I describe which is better? I was looking into it. The Pathfinder version of the clone spell sucks. The 5e version of the clone spell is indeed a way for a wizard to gain immortality without having to become a lich. No purpose in living only for yourself. It makes life and unlife equally senseless. Agreed. She yawns pointedly. How do healing spells, prayers, and potions affect you? Dreadfully. Your healers had best stay away from me in battle. The undead are healed through interaction with negative energy, and I can perfectly manage that on my own. You need sleep, right? I'm spared from bothersome need, but I hope you don't take this as a reason to invent additional responsibilities to entertain me during the night. I spend this time meditating and addressing the goddess. What about, carnal pleasures? A tactless and facile question. That pleasure is now as senseless to me as food or wine. Action without feeling. Ah, sucks to be a hedonist who turned into a vampire that can't feel nothing. Tell me about your goddess.
Yeah,
Fuck her.
that'd be the one sad thing to be a vampire. Not feeling.
Yeah, well, vampire lore differs. Some vampires do feel stuff. Dracula clearly feels things. Dracula. That sounds strange, but I know less about than others about Urgatoa and her faith. My transformation into an Inquisitor was unexpected, but I will answer to the best of my knowledge. Mortal woman, basking in life and all the pleasures it had to offer. Passion was so strong she rebelled against Pharasma, against death itself and its laws, and her own death she escaped the power of the Lady of Graves and returned to the world as a goddess. First undead. Since then she's protected all who submit their souls to pleasure and passion, paying no heed to worn-out morals and the dictates of law. What's it mean to be an Inquisitor? Blah, blah, blah. You're starting to bore me. Does she feud with other gods? No. Pharasma still tries to call her to order, and Saranray to heal her. What does she require? To enjoy, to taste exquisite dishes, to feel the lover's caress, to drink the enemy's suffering. A wonderful religious obligation, isn't it? Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
So she's the goddess of the undead and is also Dionysus. Why is the cult forbidden in much of Galarian? Because Galarian is plagued by narrow-minded cowards. Some tremble at the freedom granted by Urgatoa. Others feel the wrath of Pharasma and her priests. Neat. What made you follow me? Curiosity, the need for a reliable ally. You see, I must come to understand what my goddess seeks from me. She gave me powers of Inquisitor without declaring her will. I await her reply. Any hint, trace, or clue, and I suppose our meeting was no mere accident. Besides, I imagine that several Kionan assassins still pursue me. They never risked attacking me while I was under the patronage of the Aldori. They are unlikely to attack while I have reliable allies like you. But why? I don't know. They can't have been sent by the Queen. I'm branded outlaw. But my punishment was exile. It's not custom for elves to contravene their own verdicts. My attacker shouted something about threat and blood. I suppose they're a splinter group of feeble-minded zealots. Or someone on a quest for personal revenge. Thank you for the conversation, you terrifying ghoul. What's up, Valerie? I'll see you later. See you later, cutie. We slept, right? We did. And now that we have slept, off we go into the wild green yonder.
Nice. Autocorrect.
Oh. Vampires can and do feel. They have to, otherwise healing wouldn't be such. Yeah. Maybe she can't heal because, or maybe she can't feel because her goddess is a dick. She's the goddess of hedonism, and she's all like, your nerve endings don't work anymore.
I mean, it's fun to worship a goddess of pleasure. Exhibit A.
Yeah, I'm just saying maybe hers is a dick. She could easily be, if she's the one who made her a vampire. I mean, she seems to be the one who made her a vampire. Ooh, a moist basin. How deliciously moist.
Yeah. Ew.
What?
I did that thing with my tongue again.
Oh, I thought the word moist
No.
had bothered you.
Like, I think it's funny that some people are... There are some people that make that word creepy just the way they say it.
Moist.
Don't make me punch you.
Bring it.
You've done a lot of weird shit to me today.
I
Don't
have.
do this.
I have. I'll cop to that. I blame you.
How?
You know what you did.
I did nothing. Did you talk to the priest about the work temple?
I did not do that.
I'm tired.
Shut the fuck up. I'll fucking kill you. Yay, an encounter. I've spotted the enemy.
You cannot stand against me, don't you think?
Wait. Oh my god, they're right there. Look! It's a fuckhead. Let's fuck him up. I cast a magic missile into the darkness. Let's do it! Get fucked. Jesus Christ, guys. Oh, hello. Man, fuck off. Scroll of protection from law. Scroll of protection from law? Does that mean I can do crimes?
Various crimes.
Various crimes. God damn it, Hiei. Various crimes. Joe sing. We'll go ahead and rest there. We shall begin to rest.
You were a judge, had respect. Respect has led
What?
to intrinsic value. The question is whether it gets you what you want. And I want
God damn it. Yeah, I'll have to show her that. She doesn't actually know what we're referencing. She knows the attack. She knows the attack the darkness thing because that's made its way into a lot of things, but she doesn't know the whole story. I will fix it. I didn't realize she didn't know. I didn't realize she didn't know. How clear is my voice coming through when I do this?
I would hope that it's coming through clear.
Never know. Going to the technically encampment. Going up the stairs and going down the stairs and going up the stairs and going up the sour stairs. Oh, I get it now. If I don't know the trail, it takes longer for me to travel. Like, period. Because it said 16 hours to get from the camp to where I was going, but it's like, it took me like days to get here. And that's good to know. I've got my face right up against the pop shield.
Yeah, he does.
But I myself haven't exactly tested this microphone all the way, so.
He's just being all weird and all up in that microphone's face.
Yeah, if I was some kind of queer homosexual, I could definitely suck this thing's dick right now. But I'm not super into that, so, you know. I have a theory that every woman on Earth is secretly bi, and I don't blame them because women are beautiful. Secretly, at least bi.
At least by curious.
Yeah.
I've known like a handful of women that have like no interest in women at all, and that baffles me.
Yeah, well, it baffles me too, but as a straight man, I assume that, you know, women.
Hi. Is there something that you need?
If the tits were attached to a dick, I'm not 100%. If there were tits attached to the dick, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure how I feel about myself having intercourse with Fuda girls. I do know how I feel about watching Fuda girls have sex with non-Fuda girls, And that's, I'm A-okay with it.
No mistakes.
I think that it's a good thing.
I feel like that, like, mentally is just like something that you have a second thought about, but I feel like in the situation. Hey, Quinn.
You're back! You missed quite a conversation.
I'm sure he probably popped in at just the right time. Yep. And he came back at the weird
You came back at the right part, my friend.
I'm gonna let you out and let Josh figure out which you are.
We got a crit on this dude.
Hey. Hi, Sarah. Come on. I'm sure Josh will figure it out.
Oh, it's these two. Yes! These are the cool ones that you can get into a throuple with. I had a feeling it was going to be around here.
I know what to do.
Untie us and we'll fight with you. I will do that.
A calculated risk.
I made a mistake.
What?
I meant to untie them first. I was a fool.
A little bit. Ah, yes, video editing.
Video editing.
That is the least fun part about trying to become a content creator, is editing your content.
Accurate. Oh no. I am in an amount of trouble. Oops, that was an ear-piercing scream, not a... My bad. Sweet. That seems neat. Let's see what I've got on my belt. Got this here wand of magic missile. Mercy, don't kill me. Half-orc bares his fangs. That is how you talk now, wretch. I've wanted this for so long. He casts a spell on his outstretched palm, sparks begin dancing upon it. Ragongar, come now, let her go. It's one thing to kill her in battle, but executing her unarmed, why spoil the joy of being free? So she's neutral good, and he's like chaotic evil, but they love each other. I know.
That's literally us as a couple.
I know. I'm neutral good, and you're chaotic evil.
After the shit you've done today, you still wanna say that?
I'm chaotic good. She's chaotic evil. Fine. She's lawful evil.
I'm lawful evil.
You're out of your mind. The filth is from the Technic League. By her own hand, she unchained us. You want to forgive her? Do you think she'll thank you? She'll just gather another band to try and catch us again. Before deciding her fate, I want to ask some questions. Tell you everything. I know much. You'll see I'm more used to you alive than dead. Tell me about the League. An ancient alliance of wizards and scholars in the Marian wastelands and its technologies. We are the mightiest organization in the whole of Numeria. We possess powers that the uninitiated could only dream of, and our agents are everywhere, not just in Numeria. Believe me, these are not people you want as enemies. Sounds promising. Only cowards with no honor reckon sheer power a good reason for an alliance. Is it normal for a Technic League to grab random people from the road to enslave them? The Technic League is so strong because it is never ashamed of taking what it needs. Whatever the laws may say, we are missing a slave. We underestimated you. That was a mistake, of course. I apologize. What are you doing in this part of the world? Sent by Maestro Janusz. He's a very important person and a mighty wizard who taught us these two ungrateful slaves everything they know. He'd be furious to find out they are free, and will certainly find the one who stole the Technic League's property. Believe me, he does not need me for that. Whether you kill me or not, he'll find you in no time. This Magistro guys of yours will find us anyway, then I guess we don't get anything out of sparing you. You best not anger the Maestro. If you kill me, he'll be furious. Oh, I'm so scared. You know, I'm actually like getting slavers into their assholes angry with me. Then I get to cut them to pieces. I'm kind of with her on this one. Why'd you have these two in chains? Because we own them. The Technic League spent vast sums of money on these two. We nurtured them, fed and treated them, even taught them magic for many years. They cost us a fortune, and we're not going to just set them free, whatever your local customs say. We are fully in our rights. I don't have any more questions. Listen to me. Do not make any hasty decisions. I am an important person in the Technic League. I have connections. You'd benefit from such an ally. The slime ball she is, step aside and let me fry her. Let's see. Neutral good. I will spare her life. Go back to Numeria. Lawful neutral. It's the right thing to punish your tormentor. Kill her. Chaotic neutral. She pissed me off. I'll finish her myself. Lawful evil. As the future ruler of these lands, I want to practice carrying out public executions. Oof. She was going to enslave me without a second thought. What do you say, guys? Should we let Ragongar go for it? It's a big decision. I'm also going to call him Reggie from now on. And it seems that his body is Reggie. Half-orc bares his fangs in a grin of triumph and raises his hand, lightning sparking. I zap thee with my heart. He performed a lawful neutral action. 'Tis a good thing. A right thing. Didn't mean to spoil the victory, but on the other hand, she deserved it. She is cute AF. That's why the paladin in my other file is like, I want both of them so bad. Free, I can't believe it. Free as birds in the sky. Aww. Ragnar holds Octavia tight, and she laughs lightly and kisses him on the lips. Thank you. You've no idea how long we tried to escape the Technic League. This is a miracle. Who are you? I am Ragongar, and this is Octavia. The rotten Nemerian held us slaves, but we are no more scavengers. Or no mere scavengers. You see the crowd they had guarding us? It's because we use magic. I'm not bad with a blade if it comes to that. Yeah, he's a magus, I believe. They're all right. We could use them on our team. How'd you get captured? Lost count of how many times we tried to escape. I can't name all the things we've tried, but we were caught every time. Then they just take us somewhere else. I don't know who'd want to buy us, but imagine how happy we were when we learned they were taking us to the river kingdoms where slavery is forbidden. Indeed. We tried so many times to escape, yet in the end the League itself brought us to the free lands. Under heavy guard, I'll grant you. If it wasn't for you, who knows where we'd go next. Good fighters want to join my group. Of course, Octavia, what do you say? Be happy to join you. Dastardly agents wanting to do the thing. And the other one will just go back to the, ooh. The Wand of Expeditious Retreat. A helmet. Let us see what is in the helmet. Headband of Vast Intelligence. +2 enhancement bonus to intelligence. Bonuses of the same type don't usually stack. Yeah, I'll equip that. Dudes, my intelligence is 22. I'm even smarter now than I was a few seconds ago. Holy crap. What are you? Okay, she's a wizard and a rogue. I am just a wizard. Oh, I'll definitely want them both. When we get back to camp, I'll be leaving her behind. Now we have a party of 6. Oh, look, slaves. Freedom, freedom! You guys don't want to talk? Hey, do you guys want to join my kingdom? Okay. Ooh, special chainmail. Let's see. Excuse me. It's a chain shirt +1. I don't know that anyone can actually wear that who isn't already wearing something better. Oh, she can. There is an armor check penalty, though. Not worth it. Go ahead and give that to you. We need you and your heavy hitting. And she hasn't gone down yet. I am now a wizard with 22 intelligence. Fear me, peasants. Fear my noggin. Save Octavia and her friend. Her friend, Ragongar. That's not a friend. That's a boyfriend is what that is. Don't you know? Yeah. Would that be a problem for her, though? We'll go ahead and rest.
I'm looking at her game, and I'm wondering, how the hell are we still alive here? Everyone's so smart, it makes me sick. Writing smart books, fancy prayers to the gods. I only punch first and then sort it out. I guess that's why we're still alive.
I like that my prized barbarian in 5e right now has like a decently high intelligence. It was it's still a 12, which is good for the average barbarian. There might be a higher spell failure chance. I'll check. She's currently wearing leather armor. While it does double her spell failure chance, I'm gonna go ahead and camp again because we need time.
Can you make up a legend about me? A short one, at least. About you? A short one? But your feats would be enough for 2 heroic epics, with plenty left over for a saga.
Someone's got a little case of hero worship. I'm sorry, why are we struggling to get back to full health? Yeah, like I said, 20 AC is good. Hide armor. Scale mail. I didn't realize she could wear better armor. Because, I didn't know if, I didn't remember if Pathfinder Barbarians had that, unarmored stuff. Then after we do this, I guess we can go, mess up Tusk Gutter. But, by after this, of course, I mean sometime later, because it is that time, chaps. Well, this has been a fun episode. I think we're rolling right along with all this. I'm having a good time. I hope you all are too. I'll try and get in an episode tomorrow before I go to work. For sure. Because, again, I'm having a good time. Alright. I'll catch you all next time.